selected and they get to win all the prizes from Udine Fabrics to weekend stays at Lancaster Hotel, goodies from Vitamo, classy watches from Caveman Watches, La Palm Royal Beach Hotel as well. We'll offer some weekend stays here and there. So we're celebrating Father's Full Throttle this week. Yeah. And this afternoon, I want you to go in and share with me those stories. Let's hear the stories. Some of the entries came through. I'll share some with you. So I'll be reading some of the entries and sharing some of the videos with you as well. Some of the sound, the audios that are received with you. This one says, once upon a time, I fell ill, ran a high temperature and felt so weak and helpless. A gentleman rubbed me down with cool water and rushed me to the hospital. I laid my head on his shoulder as we waited for the doctor to attend to us. He whispered in my ears that all will be well. Being true to his assurances, I recovered in 2 days. This gentleman is my paddy, my hero. We laugh, we paint, we watch movies, share jokes, and spend a lot of time together. He's a leader, principled, affable, hardworking, protective, and fun to be with. But he's also a disciplinarian. He has seen me and my siblings through university education. That's my dad. He loves us. A renowned artist. He's a maestro, Larry O2. Yeah, we, his children, affectionately call him Yo Poppy-Doo. Yeah, Jeffrey O2, personally, I call him Top Dog. And I pray for him always because there's not like him. Happy Father's Day, Daddy, from Jeffrey O2. Or Jeff, I call your dad Old Soldier. Yeah, he's an amazing man. Thanks for sharing. And you know, our fathers had very interesting ways back in the day of getting to whip us in line. Sometimes they come up with some very dramatic things and the way they will warn us, the way they will threaten us in certain ways just because they want us to get better. Somebody told me that the father told them, if you don't study, I'll turn your school fees into cement and build a house. I'll use your school fees to buy cement and build a house. But Benedict shared this one with me. Benedict from Lakeside. Benedict said, Lexis, my daddy took me to one of the best international schools in the 90s. When I got to class, I was not learning and my grades were coming down. One Saturday morning, as usual, morning devotion, my dad called one uncle of mine on those landlines and told him he wants me to come to him to learn carpentry since he thinks I was wasting my time in school. And I was wasting the fees that he's paying. I mean, being the only male among my siblings, it will help me. So he's bringing me over so I learned carpentry to become a carpenter. Lexis, that very day I knelt down, begged my old boy son to give me another chance. In fact, that time I took the 3rd position in class. That's from Benedict from Lakeside Estates. Thank you so much for sharing. Our fathers were dramatic, but Charlie, they found ways of getting the job done. Alright, so we'll share some of the entries with you.
Good afternoon, Joy FM. My father, my hero. This is Ajuma Joseph Continental Tama, aka Ajungo the Man. Mr. Emmanuel Kwame Obeng, my father, was a hero because when I was following him at age 10 in the kitchen when chemicals poured on us, he carried me on his laps as if he was not hurt, treating me. He also sold his shoes and add up to the money he has borrowed and paid my registration fee for SS. Indeed, he's a hero.
Interesting. So we decided to call up Joseph to tell us more about this story. Hello, Joe. How are you?
Papa Ladies, I'm very well. I hope you're keeping
Nice.
well.
I'm well. Thank you so much for asking. And you are telling us about a story about when chemicals poured on you when you were much younger and all. Tell us a bit more about your dad.
Yeah, my dad, I mean, I was daddy's boy because when you see daddy, you see me. When you see me, you see daddy. So I was moving with him whenever or wherever he goes. So this chemicals, and he was cooking some cooking oil for palm oil. Then I was with him in the kitchen. Then there was a mistake, and all the cooking pots turned, everything turned on us. So quickly I ran out, and he heard me, and put me on his laps, and was asking for to apply on my legs. So it came into my mind that so what about daddy himself? And he didn't care about what was happening to him. There's something I didn't add because the time was too short. This registration thing, from beginning, daddy was telling me that I had to look for school at Eastern Region because I was schooling at Eastern Region, at across from my hometown. So I should choose school around me because they say when you choose school around you, it's advantage. But after I chose the schools, he said I should join him in Takrade because he was working there as a locomotive driver, which people used to say railway train driver. Then he has to look for Hantama Secondary School for me, school which I didn't choose at all. Then the headmaster, Mr. J.D. Battels, by then, 1993, the headmaster told him point blankly that I can't get admission for your boy because he didn't choose here. We are even struggling to get admission for those who chose the school from here. So probably come and try next year. So I look at my dad's face and I say, Dad, does it mean those I finished school with will complete SS a year before me? He said, that's what the man is saying. I look at my dad, I look at the teacher, the headmaster, and tears started coming from my eyes.
Wow.
I was crying, and when I look at my dad also started shedding tears. Then, the whole thing became like a movie. So the headmaster by then, Mr. J.D. Battels, look at me, look at my dad. He said, Mr. Obin, don't worry, I'll admit your boy. And you are not going to pay a penny. Back then, people, those who chose the school were paying something. So he said, you are not going to pay a penny. Then that's all, God bless you, sir. And even the admission we were looking for, the money to pay wasn't available. So Dad had to go and borrow and sold his shoes, executive shoes that he used to go for meetings and churches and other stuff. I said, Charlie, if I would do everything to get you to SS, I have to do it. Because they're struggling that. These railway drivers, wherever they go, they marry or they get women to born with. So, giving birth with 3 different wives, it wasn't easy.
I can imagine.
So Charlie, I said, no, Daddy, you're a hero.
Charlie, that's a good one. Thank you so much for sharing and stay tuned in as well. Find out how it goes. And I got an entry from Linda earlier.
Okay, so my name is Linda and I'm here to share my dad heroic moment. My dad has been a blessing, in fact, a lot of blessing to me. Yeah, because all my life I lived with my dad since I was a child. I lost my mom at an early age. At the age of 3, I lost mom. Yeah, my dad is the one who took care of me from the age of 3 since my mother died. So this time, he has been a blessing, so much blessing, and I really appreciate him for that. So I want to celebrate him so much on this Father's Day, and all I want to tell him is God richly bless him for everything he has done for me.
Wow, we've got Linda on the line as well. Hello, Linda. How are you?
I'm fine.
Nice. Good evening. So nice to hear from you. You're just telling us the story of your dad. Share with us a bit more. What are some of the lessons you learned from him?
I've really learned a lot from my dad because growing up with him alone wasn't easy. But he taught me a lot of things. Yeah. Even he was the one who taught me how to cook. Yeah. And
he was the one who taught you how to cook?
Yes. My dad.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is there one moment you can look back and smile? Or is there a moment that a story, something that happened that you look back and smile? You look back at that moment and smile?
Yes. Hmm. Okay. Things that nice. He didn't neglect me for any other person. Yeah. So, that's what my feelings about it.
Oh, that's a good one. Thank you so much, Linda. Stay tuned in, okay? Also getting some more of your entries. This one we got from Stella as well.
My father is my hero and the first of all things. He has been the first of all things to me. He is my first love, my first teacher. He taught me how to draw, how to read English tree, and he was my first driving instructor. He is my first nurse, nursing me back to health anytime I'm sick, and especially during COVID, taking care of me. He is the first symbol of patience and love. This is who James Lumotinati has been to me and my sisters.
All right, there you go. And I think I've got Stella on the line. Hello, Stella.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Lexis.
Nice.
How are you
I'm okay. So nice to talk to you, Stella. I was just listening to your story about your dad. Share with us a bit more. Some of the lessons you learned from him. You want to share?
There are so many things I've learned and I'm still learning from him, especially patience. This man has a big heart. Whatever you do, he'll still be patient with you. Even when he's angry, he'll be patient with you and tell you that what you've done is wrong. What you've done, you don't do that. And through that, me and my sisters, we've learned a lot of things from him.
Yeah.
Let me share this about COVID. I had the opportunity to travel. I didn't get COVID during that time. I got back to Ghana. 2 weeks I had COVID. Unfortunately, my mommy had traveled and I was alone with him. He didn't hesitate. He didn't hesitate at all to cook for me because, we have to be isolated.
Yeah.
He'll cook, he'll call me, he'll feed me, he'll wash my things and do everything.
Wow.
When my sister gave birth, he would wake up very early in the morning, heat water for her, and prepare cocoa for her before he goes to work. Now he has started, so I hope he's listening. I just want to say we love our dad so much and we pray that he lives very long.
Amen.
So that we can buy him an aeroplane. In fact, if he can.
Hey, that's right. Daddy deserves a private jet, eh?
Yes, he does.
All right, Stella, that's so cute. Thank you so much for sharing, okay?
You're welcome.
All
Thank you very
right.
much.
All right. And I think I've got Evelyn on the line because Evelyn shared a very interesting post with us.
From a poor home, born to a single mother with 5 other children, my journey is indeed a long one. I started off selling in the markets, but then God sent me an angel in the form of my uncle, Mr. Kofi Bwedi Asaribwedu. It was that one particular call that very morning that turned my life around. From selling in the markets to becoming a registered general nurse and now a certified registered anesthetists. The man is indeed an angel and God richly bless him. Happy Father's Day, Dad. And I love you.
Oh, that's so cute. Evelyn. Hello, Evelyn. How are you?
Hi. I'm fine.
I'm okay. Can you turn on the volume on yourself for me, okay?
Okay.
All right, great. And you shared a story about your uncle.
Yeah, I did.
I see. And so in your case, it's not your biological dad, but it's your uncle. Tell me about the experience with him.
He was a proprietor. So he took me in when I was 10 years old. It wasn't just me, but other people. And he was very strict. And education was his hallmark. So anything about education, he was there. So right after secondary school, I was at Mantis Place selling in the market, and then he called me. I didn't even know what to do with my life afterwards, so I was just there. When it was his advice, when he called me that morning, that what's up? What I do with your life? Is your result not in? I was like, it's in. So when nurse, I said, I don't know what to do. I was like, why don't you go to nursing school? And I think that would be better for you because after school, you have a secure job. You can be able to take care of yourself, plus your mom and then your siblings. And yeah, I realized it was really a good advice. It wasn't easy with other people, but I pulled through with his help.
No.
And I'm going to anesthesia. He was on my neck for almost like 4 years. You can't be comfortable where you are. So you need to upgrade.
Yeah.
And I had to actually push and then go and do the anesthesia.
Wow.
So in fact, that man, he was checked, but then he's a lovable father.
That's great. Thank you so much for sharing, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, Evelyn, there you go. Very interesting stories there. I've got one from Cosby Anthony who says, Lexis, my dad will be 101 years young in September of this year. When I was in primary 4, my dad showed up for my PTA meeting. I told my friends that he was my grandfather. Every one of their dads was a young man. Mine was over 60 years of age. He accompanied me to Opokuaris Senior High School to change my SHS admission to Kumasi Anglican. I'm grateful for my dad. I will choose him over and over again because his life challenged me to do better. Okay, all right.
Afternoon.
Oh, afternoon.
Please, Momo.
Deposit or withdrawal?
Withdrawal.
Ah, I like how you say withdrawal. How much?
500 Ghana.
Wow, I'll cash out.
Yes.
I feel ball number no mami why.
0241 789.
Ah, nice one. Approve.
Please, the agent's name, is it Mipiska Bebre to Crime Ventures?
Hey, into what body ni na?
She. My let I have to verify.
Always confirm the name of the person you are receiving money from before accepting a request. If you receive a request from a friend to send money to an unfamiliar number, call to confirm before taking action. Do not share your number with strangers for the purpose of receiving e-cash in exchange for physical cash, because the source could be criminal and result in legal actions against you.
MTN.
Hey, welcome back to work.
Charlie, thanks, bro. Thanks, bro.
Malaria really knocked you down, eh?
Charlie, no joke. Hey, fever, headache, vomiting, loss of appetite. I couldn't even eat my usual fufu.
You and fufu?
How you go do it?
I hope you got tested before the malaria treatment.
Oh, yes, I did. And thanks to Malatu, I kicked out malaria one time.
Sharp. Anyway, sorry to ruin your excitement, but your boss asked of you.
Okay.
She says she has plenty work for you.
No problem, Charlie. Strength day.
You see,
When malaria strikes, take Malatu, containing Artemether and Lumefantrine. Comes in tablet and suspension for the effective treatment of malaria in adults and children. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult your doctor. Malatu is manufactured and distributed by Ernest Chemists Limited. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Ah, my little ones, gather around. Once upon a time in the heart of Accra, a man in his fancy car sought directions. But oh, the Ghanaian way.
Hello, bro. Good afternoon. Can you please show me where the Presby Church is?
Go straight. 10 left at the big mango tree with the broken branches with most of the mangoes falling. Ask there. Anybody will show you.
And when the Black Stars take to the field, every Ghanaian becomes a coach. Ah, the sacred cue for our beloved Gobe. As you wait patiently, rehearsing the perfect vibes. These, my dear ones, are some few moments that make our Ghana truly special. And as we share these stories, let us also remember a plate of lily rice, connecting our hearts through the flavors of our culture. Special moments are worth celebrating with lily rice. Lily rice, ye nimuno free tete. This advert is FDA approved.
Hello, Ohima. Eti saying.
Ayo.
Na edahin.
Mikotade.
Edi bensa.
Krachi. Obesuja na se obehwemkwem.
Na se jane de wo so ayedan ankwan de obehwem kakra.
Anyway, mikope vitamin B de ajojomakoma.
What a coincidence. Miso nuwa na mikoto, nuwa na meno.
Hey bra, we die wo boa.
Oh, ahon. Vitamilk no emu de he pa na we ni je ho.
Me pe Vitamilk banana any choco because I'm black and proud.
Hey, interesting. Me dey a regular guy oh. So wow.
When you kapao.
So wow. I can see we have something in common. Ohima, yanko ni yanko try a Vitamilk connection. Wo dey bo me kana metia. Anye bia se kwan da ho.
Kwan be.
Aha, na muni brebi. Vitamilk di foforo bia be kambusua ne ho ye friend of Vitamilk strawberry. Vitamilk feels good anywhere, anytime. This advert is FDA approved.
That when I was a child,